The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna miss it. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so online.
Hello, welcome to the Papyrus TV News Update. Today is the 8th of October 2024. First, the headlines. Suswam hails Nassarawa'S growth at 28th anniversary. Senator Usman elevates education in Chikom with generous projects. Court affirms Julius Abure as Labour Party chairman. Wike's name removed from Rivers Secretariat. Starlink faces sanction over unauthorized price hike in Nigeria. Fubara finally reveals cause of feud with Wike. Lagos Assembly to suspend local government chair. Follow the law, not emotions. Now the news in details. His Excellency Senator Gabriel Suswam and his wife, architect Yemisi Suswam, were special guests at the 28th anniversary celebration of Nasarawa State Creation event. The event, which took place on the 7th of October 2024, brought together government officials and residents, creating a vibrant atmosphere of reflection and celebration. In his heartfelt address, Senator Gabriel Suswam spoke about the deep-rooted relationship between Benue and Nasarawa states, highlighting their shared history as neighbors and former partners in the old Benue Plateau state. He expressed his fondness for the friendship he has formed in Nasarawa state, mentioning former Governor Abdullahi Adamu and the Emir of Lafia, who he considers like family. Suswam also commended current Governor Engineer Abdullahi Sule for his impressive efforts in developing the state, saying, "I am truly amazed by the progress made over the last 28 years and the pace at which Governor Sule is rolling out quality people-oriented projects." Governor Sule welcomed Senator Suswam warmly, stating that the people of Nasarawa view him as a son of the soil. The anniversary celebration not only marked the progress Nasarawa has made, but also underscored the importance of collaboration between the two states, and they look towards a brighter future together. In another development, distinguished Senator Lawa Adamu Usman, affectionately known as Mr. El Alat, solidified his reputation as educational champion by commissioning a series of school projects in Chikom, local government area of Kaduna State. Renowned for his commitment to education in Kaduna State, Senator Usman unveiled initiatives include borehole water system and solar energy solution to enhance the learning environment. During the event, he also distributed school bags to students, reaffirming his dedication to supporting their academic journey. However, in a remarkable show of integrity, Senator Usman rejected a shipment of substandard bags that did not meet his expectation, vowing to replace them with high-quality alternatives to ensure students receive only the best. The senator's action extended beyond infrastructure and supplies. His generous financial contribution to the community astonished attendees. His remarkable kindness drew cheers from the crowd, with many chanting Mr. La Alheri in appreciation of his unwavering support for community development and the future of education in Kaduna Central. Meanwhile, in a landmark ruling, the Federal High Court in Abuja has upheld Julius Abure's position as the legitimate chairman of the Labour Party, making a significant setback for Peter Obi and Abia State Governor Alex Otti. Presided over by Justice Emeka Nweti, the court ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to officially recognize Abure's leadership, validating the March 2024 Inewi Convention that established the current party executive. The ruling comes amid allegation of betrayal aimed at Obi and Oti from the Aburi's lead faction, following INEC's earlier refusal to acknowledge Aburi's role as national chairman. During the court proceedings, INEC contended that the Labour Party's leadership was illegitimate, claiming that the convention that re-elected Abure violated both the Nigerian Constitution and the Electoral Act. The electoral body insisted that it only engages with parties that have valid leadership in place. In response, the Abure faction, through spokesperson Obiora Ifong, vehemently defended the legitimacy of their leadership and criticized efforts to oust Abure. With the court's affirmation, Abure's position has been solidified, leaving the Labour Party to navigate its internal conflicts as it gears up for further electoral challenges. The ruling is likely to have lasting implications for the party's strategy and cohesiveness moving forward. Similarly, in a bold move, Chijioke Ihunwo, the newly inaugurated chairperson of Obiwe Awodi local government area in Rivers State, has ordered the removal of former Governor Nyesim Wike's name from a building within the council secretariat. The administrative block, precisely named the Chief Nyesim Ezenwo Wike admin block, will now be officially designated as Obi Wale House. This decision, announced during the Ihonwo's visit to the Secretariat, marked a clear shift in the political landscape of Rivers State. Ihonwo's directive followed a turbulent period in which suspected hoodlums set fire to the Ikwere and Emowa local government secretariats, reflecting rising tension in the area. The police had previously restricted security personnel during the local election due to a court order, which led to concern about safety during and after the voting process. With the elections concluded and security measures lifted, the lack of protection became evident as two councils suffered significant damages from the attacks. In a video shared on his X account, Ihowe expressed his commitment to safeguarding the local government area, urging the Rivers State Police Command to maintain neutrality. He states, "For this local government, we will protect ourselves and we are ready for them after the burning of Ikwere and Emoha Council." His remark came alongside the announcement of the name change, which he claimed would take effect from the following morning. Ihowo's action not only signaled a break from Wike's legacy, but also illustrates a determination to assert new leadership in the face of ongoing political strife. The renaming was met with cheers from supporters, emphasizing the community's support for this new direction. Wike's previous influence in the area is significant. He served as the chairperson of Obiwe Awodi Local Government Council for 2 terms before moving on to high political roles. The decision to erase his name from the council prominent building could be interpreted as a rejection of his legacy and a push for a fresh start in local governance. As Ihowe prepares to lead, the implication of his change will likely reverberate throughout Rivers State political landscape, impacting future interactions between local authorities and the state government. Moving on, the Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC) has announced plans to take enforcement measures against satellite internet providers Starlink for an unauthorized price hike without regulatory approval. In a statement issued, the NCC Director of Public Affairs, Ruben Moaka, disclosed that Starlink's recent price increase contravenes Section 108 and 111 of the Nigerian Constitution Act (NCA) 2003, as well as the condition of its operation license. Moka stated that Starlink's decision to adjust its subscription packages upwards without awaiting the Commission's decision pose a threat to the regulatory stability of Nigerian telecommunication industry. We were surprised that the company jumped the gun by announcing price change after filing a request to the Commission seeking approval for price adjustment, for which the Commission was yet to communicate a decision, Moka said. Under Section 108 of the NCA 2003, the NCC has the authority to regulate telecommunication tariff. Licenses are prohibited from imposing changes without tariff approval from the Commission. Section 111 further allows the NCC to impose financial penalty on any licenses that exceed approved tariff. Starlink's recent price hike saw a 97% increase in the monthly subscription fee, raising it from 38,000 to 75,000, while the cost of the Starlink kits for new users jumped from 440,000 to 590,000. The NCC has expressed concern over the move and is prepared to enforce sanctions to maintain regulatory order in the industry. Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State has broken his silence on the growing tension between himself and his predecessor, Nyesim Wike, attributing their fallout to a power struggle within the state. Fubara hinted that the dispute centered around control, with Wike allegedly continuing to exert influence over state affairs despite no longer being in office. Fubara also addressed the recent violence in Rivers State, which saw 2 local government secretariats burned and close association of his being targeted for arrest. He questioned whether it was necessary for anyone to obstruct council chairmen from accessing their secretariat following their inauguration, implying that someone still believes they have greater authority than the state's leadership. When asked if he had violated any agreement with Wike, Fubara maintained that he had upheld all understanding, adding that it was time to focus on governance rather than power struggle. He urged everyone, including Wike, to support the current administration and emphasized that after his tenure, another leader would take charge, highlighting the need for cooperation rather than conflicts. On a final note, the Lagos State House of Assembly has urged the suspended chairman of Alimosho local government area, Jilili Suleiman, and his lawyer, Dr. Abdul Mahmood, to prioritize the law over personal sentiment and emotions in dealing with legislative matters. The Assembly advice follows the duo's response to Suleiman's suspension during the House plenary session on Monday. In a statement issued by Honorable Stephen Ogundekpe, chairman of the Committee on Information, Strategy and Security, the House addressed criticism from Mahmood, who had questioned the legality of the suspension, citing an ongoing case at the Federal High Court. Ogundekpe reiterated that the Assembly's actions are grounded in the law, advising Suleiman not to impose personal interpretation on legal provision meant to protect the interests of the public. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't want